Greetings, my human friends. Sorry for this introduction, but sometimes even a tall white alien has to shave. And what better way than by fire? This is Rudolf of Germany, the tall white alien, and the subject of today is the power of suggestion. I have spoken of suggestion, subliminal information, hypnotism before, and I myself have in a variety of videos in the past been using this method in order to gain some of your attention and bring some changes in your life. But maybe you're not aware that if you are not living free of radio, television, computers or YouTube, Google, and the opinions of other people, you are always under the spell of suggestion. Suggestion from other sources than yourself. Only a person who lives in harmony with nature, without being bombarded day and night by information, mainly the media. Only such a person can build over time a very healthy, fundamental look at life. Especially today, where the media, the electronics touch every single body's life over so many hours every single day. Especially today, the minds of people are confused. How many of you have certain opinions about things? Opinions which are not based on personal experience, but on hearsay, opinions which are built up on that what has been fed through them by the media, the newspapers, schools, teachers, priests, etc. The skeleton of your knowledge, the framework within you live, and life has a lot to do with beliefs, is being put together by outside forces. Forces which very well are aware of the power and the methods and techniques they are using to lead you in a certain mental direction. Because if you own the mind of people, you own the person. If people believe in one particular thing very strongly, they will react upon it in the way it was intended by the ones who gave out this piece of information. Example, what do you really know? Is there a God? For sure. Well, you can say, I was brought up reading the Bible, and the Bible is the book of God. And whatever is in there is good, and God exists. He is my Father, the creator of everything. And you, Rudolf of Germany, the tall white alien, trying to bring me off the right path with your negative talk. Or, for example, people tell you about certain Martian people or Atlantis. What creatures, what people have lived in Atlantis? The Babylonians, the people around the Nile River, Ra, the god of the sun, Allah, Jesus, Donald Trump. All of this is being fed to you. And you take a bit of information here, a bit of information there, and you build a strong opinion about reality. But what do you really know? I get lots of emails and also comments in the comment section, which explains to me that people have been abducted by aliens. And they describe every single thing about it. And if nobody before would have told them there are aliens, they would have come up with some other story. There is no such thing as a free mind as long as you are influenced by others. Just don't believe. The ones who believe are the majority. And why? Well, simply because the fantasy of the average man, the creativity of the average man, and the experience of the average man with reality itself, which only can be found in natural surroundings, is not enough to build a world. People themselves, in the vast majority, have nothing, no resources on their own inside themselves, and are grabbing for information to build up a world, a reality from outside sources. If you don't have a picture of the world inside yourself built up of personal experiences, realities. For example, you hear tick, 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 the water dripping in the sink of your bathroom. You get out of bed, you look, you see the water dripping. This is an experience which your mind, your brain works up on, and you can say, there is water dripping in my sink. That is something which can be worked up on your five senses, and you can call that a personal, direct experience and a piece of your very own reality. But if somebody on YouTube or in television tells you about the Martians with 3 legs and 5 heads, and you listen to it and it goes through your head, and then there is another one who speaks about them from another faculty, maybe even a scientist, and you put 1 and 1 together and you come to a conclusion and you believe in this, then it's second, third, fourth hand information which you will not ever be able to prove if it's true or not. The only thing which you really should know and trust in is your own judgment and your own experiences, and not the suggestions of others. But most of you, I can see it, have a picture of the world. Some believe in flat earth, the others believe in melanated creatures, people who take more sunlight, and because of that they are closer to God, or they are the chosen people because they whatever have a religion. All of these things are second, third, fourth, fifth hand. None of that is you. Do you realize that? Only that what you can with your own experience verify has any value at all. And whatever anybody else tells you can be utter nonsense if you cannot prove it. And usually that what you get bombarded with day by day by day by the media, entertainment, schools, teachers, rabbis, priests, all of that is only serving the purpose of the ones who utter it and confuse your mind and establish this in your mind as the truth. And it is very far from it. Rudolf of Germany.